Hi, I'm Mark Zipp at Crocker Farm Auction, and I'm here to discuss an important discovery in early southern redware that we'll be selling in our March 24th auction. This sugar bowl was made at the pottery of George Kline in Harrisonburg, Rockingham County, Virginia, circa 1826, and actually bears his signature, George Kline, his sugar bowl, on the front. And this piece was actually indicated by that in sizing, his own personal sugar bowl. So it's an exciting object. And we can see on the back, it has this wonderful inscription, "Many men of many minds, many birds of many kinds." And that inscription actually can be traced back to the 19th century and possibly earlier, being used as a penmanship lesson. And we can see just how fine the penmanship is on this piece. Very delicately done, very fine cursive script with graceful M's throughout. The name George Kline has a wonderful G and a very nice looping K done in it. So whether this was a piece that the potter wanted to display his penmanship on, and so he chose that slogan, or whether the slogan has some more specific meaning to the person for whom it was made, we'll never know. But the one thing we do know is the maker of this jar had exceptional handwriting, and it's really nicely displayed on this piece. Underscoring the incised inscription is a looping line motif. Now, an article written by Kurt Russ in 1996 indicates Kline had a pottery on Black's Run and German Street in Harrisonburg. Another early history of the area lists him having a pottery in Harrisonburg in 1826. But there's not a whole lot else known about this man. It's a very delicately thrown piece. Very nice ovoid form with a narrow footed base, a delicately crimped rim. We can see the beautiful lead glaze on this really punches up the color nicely on the local earthenware clay. So it has this bright orange, almost yellowish hue in certain areas. And the application of the lead glaze is fairly heavy. We can see how it's settled in the foot on the base, producing an almost greenish color, and how it rests in the folds of the rim. There's a large pull of it in the interior base. I don't know if you can actually get that. You probably can't. This piece has really maintained a wonderful luster over the years, and despite being 200 years old, it survives in very nice condition. We can see there's a little bit of damage to the rim right here, and it's lacking its lid. It's an exceptionally rare survivor. Placing this piece in the Shenandoah Valley in 1826 makes it among the earliest pieces bearing a pottery owner's or a potter's signature made in the Shenandoah Valley. You have some pieces by the Bell family from the 1820s that were made in Winchester, and that's about it for 1820s redware from the Shenandoah Valley that bears a signature or somebody related to a pottery on it. If we're to think about the sugar bowl form in general, this would be one of the earliest sugar bowls produced in the American South, bearing the signature of a pottery owner or a potter. So it's very remarkable from a number of different viewpoints, not just among Shenandoah Valley collectors or Virginia collectors, but also in the history of early Southern ceramics. This piece is the earliest redware or stoneware sugar bowl from Rockingham County, but interestingly enough, that form would be produced in that area into the 1850s at least. And there's a handful of sugar bowls that descended in the Suter family. There, of course, is a great stenciled E-Suter sugar bowl that is in the Mariner Wing at the Museum of Early Southern Decorative Arts. There's a great example that was made by John D. Heatwolf for Andrew Kaufman and bears his impression. So the sugar bowl form was something that would continue to be produced in that area, and may hold some significance in that area because there are probably more sugar bowls from Rockingham County, Virginia, known than any other county in America that I can think of. But all the other following examples were made out of stoneware and made several decades later. This example is very exciting for our understanding of what was made very, very early on in the Shenandoah Valley outside of the Winchester area. And we're very excited to offer it in our March 24th sale.